Welcome to Soccer As We Like It, the Man United edition, and today we're talking about two things. It's not breaking news, but people have said it's breaking news. But we covered this topic in about a month or two ago, even in fact during the summer, in reference to Sancho is leaving Borussia Dortmund to sign for Man United. That is absolutely false. He said he's not going to be renewing his contract at Borussia Dortmund. That leaves the door open for teams to try and get him. But a lot of United fans are starting to celebrate that, yes, he's coming to United. No, he has not said he's coming to Man United. He has not said he's joining United. All he said is, I will be leaving Borussia Dortmund at the end of the season. So, United have to be in Champions League to get his signature. For starters, he could go to Liverpool, he could go to Chelsea. So there's no guarantee that he is coming to Manchester United under any circumstances. So it actually doesn't really make sense. But that's the rumour. Everyone's kind of, oh, he's signed for United. It's a verbal agreement. There is no verbal agreement. While you're watching our video, the best thing you can do for us now is smash the like button for us, subscribe to our video, and please drop your comments. That will really be appreciated from all of you. Thank you very much. Now, as we've said, Sancho is leaving Borussia Dortmund at the end of the month. He's not signed for United. He's not even discussed with United, because people see him hanging out with United players. People have come to the conclusion, oh, he's coming to... No, he's not. Nothing has been agreed. So please don't get it twisted. Don't get your hopes high. Knowing United know how to mess around with the PR stunts and with Neil Ashton working in the background. Let's quickly switch gears. Pochettino has been making press statements saying he would like to manage a club in the English League. He would like to return to Premier League. But there are two things here. A lot of United fans have been texting me and telling me, you know what, Tim, if Ole doesn't make it to Champions League, Poch is going to come in. If Ole makes it to Champions League, Poch doesn't come in. So a lot of people are wishing Ole doesn't make it. That is quite sad, but is the reality of how fans are divided today. See what I mean? Some fans want Ole out so Poch can come in. Some fans want Ole to stay so Poch doesn't come. But at the same time, we just want the best for the club. That's all that matters for we fans. We just want the best for the club who play the best football. That's all we want. So it doesn't really matter. See what I mean? It doesn't actually matter. But I think Ole will not be sacked. I think he's going to be here till the next end of the season, till May. If United could get into the top four, if United win the Europa League or the FA Cup, then I think Ole is going to be there next season. That's a known fact. Only if he completely capitulates, then bar a severe Titanic slump, then I could say, okay, it's goodbye and good night. But as for Poch saying he wants to come back to England and manage in the English League, but he can't go to Liverpool, he can't go to Arsenal, he can't go back to Spurs. He certainly can't go back to Chelsea. So he's looking at the United job. So it's all about PR. You know, he's like waiting in the wings. And he's not desperate, but he's giving the little hints that I am available. See what I mean? I am available. I'm available. I'm available. So yeah, that's where we are. So in reference to the Sancho thing, it's not breaking news. It's news that we've heard before. It's something we've been talking about for a while. He wants Champions League football. If United don't make the Champions League football, it's going to be hard for United to even get a signature or get even a sniff of top players coming into the club in the summer window. The team is training in Marbella. They look happy. You see happy faces. Everyone's dancing, playing head and table tennis with Martial and Pereira and Bruno Fernandes, all playing table tennis with the head and the ball. Everyone's happy. The vibe is MUTV is releasing all the pictures of happy, positive attitudes. Even Phil Jones scoring beautiful volleys on training. It's like everyone's in this happy, beautiful place. Isn't that all lovely? Oh, I'm deeply touched. But I won't be fooled. As far as you deliver on the field against Chelsea next week, then I'll be a very happy bunny. Up till then, I don't care how you guys do the twist, do the hip hop. I really don't give a monkey's, mate, as far as you guys deliver on the pitch. But Igalo's been training by himself, getting his strength and stamina up. But I think it's the 2-week incubation he has to train by himself for the coronavirus. So he's been training by himself. But I think from what I've heard, he might be playing against Chelsea on the weekend when United play Chelsea in the return of the Premier League after the week. The 2-week winter break. But anyway, that's all I could tell you about today. Sancho, he's leaving Borussia Dortmund, but he's not and has not signed for Manchester United. United would like to get signature, but at the same time, they would need to qualify for Champions League to get a right-sided winger, because he's quite good actually. He's really quite a good, skillful player. One thing I did like about him, he did not try to say, I'm going to stay in the reserves and try and get limited first team football. He said, I'm going to play regular first team football in a club outside of England. And he done it. He played at the highest level. So, you know, he could say he's done he's done a lot of things that a lot of players his age wouldn't have done. But I'm happy for him. So we'll see. But keep following our channel, keep supporting us. We are the fastest growing fan channel in the world. As we're new, we're fresh, we're young. So just give us all the support you can give us. It will really appreciate it. Thank you very much. So yeah, I'm going to let you guys know. We'll be there ready for you guys. We have 2 emails that we're going to read out quickly before this late show. This is from Mervyn Wallace, Edinburgh. Do you think Poch is the right fit for Manchester United if Ole fails? I mean, Poch is a good coach, but the only thing I do have about him is that he hasn't really won anything per se. He got Spurs into the top 4 regularly, and they played some good, fantastic, scientific, mesmerizing football, but they didn't win anything. Yes, they got to the Champions League final, but they didn't win anything. That's the only thing I think is the only thing. But if he comes into United, say he does come to United, he needs to have the keys to the castle. That's all I got. And our last one from Tunde Adeba from Nigeria. I can't see this. My eyes are getting old. Right, he's simply saying, if Ole stays, does that mean Poch will never come to United? If Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is successful, there will be no need for Poch. That is just the bottom line. So that is where we are. If Poch is not there, and Ole is doing well, winning the FA Cup, winning the Europa League, qualifying for the Champions League, there will be no need for Poch. The board are just going to back him, like Woodward said in that interview he gave last week, saying this is we're going to support Ole, we're going to make funds available, we're going to try and get the club to make them great again. I've heard it all before. Bring out the violin, mate. But we'll just have to wait and see, innit? We just have to wait and see. Well, we've come to the end of the show. I'm Tim Ross, your host, Soccer As We Like It, the Man Out of Direction. Please don't forget to smash a like, don't forget to share our content, and don't forget to drop your subscribe. For us, it will be really much appreciated. From me, it's goodbye and good night. Till we see you again in a couple of days. Thank you.